So guys, I'm somewhere in a place called tank area. It is somewhere between the main houses and the roof. So there is a place they create for storing tanks. You know, where there is water for usage, there should be a place which is a bit safer. That's why you can see there are tanks here. There is a door here to be closed. You must keep it closed throughout because you don't know who can enter here and do a damage. What I want to show you today, guys, is how cylinders, heating cylinders works. You see, most of people have been complaining that they are getting cold water, a lot of cold water than hot water. Hot water sometimes may have a problem depending with how it is stored, how it's put in relation to how cold water is put. So cold water, this is a tank for storage. It's a very big tank. There are about three. One, and then there is this one here, and then there is the other one there, and then there are these small ones here. So it is easier to get cold water because you see, from the main tank, that water runs through the gate valve here. It goes here and then goes direct into the houses. So for hot water, that water has to go through the gate valve, then go through the you see, from here. So what I was trying to show is this. It's clearly indicated here. So from here, this water, cold water, will rush down using this pipe here. But for hot water, it has to climb. This cold water has to climb all the way, go past through this gate valve, non-return valve, and up to the top of the roof there. So on top of that roof, you are going to get a heating unit. The panels are there. Then there is a storage, the way I had shown you before. So when it's heated there, it will rely on the masses of this cold water here. Cold water, the same cold water that pushed it inside the tank is the same cold water that will push it back using this other pipe here. So you see, for a hot water to come back to the house, it requires a lot of work. It goes through all these up to the heating point. After it is heat, then after it's heated, it goes back to the house using this is the pipe here. So you'll find that the pressure in the house, the pressure of the cold water and the hot water are a bit different, because this one is direct, cold one is direct. That's why we are sometimes clients are having problem getting a lot of hot water inside the house. So in this case, most cases, what homeowners do, or real estate owners do, what they do, they use another pump, another pump to pump the hot water from where it's heated back to the house. That way you're going to have the pressure of the cold water and the pressure of the hot water the same. But in this case, this hot water is going to rely on the masses of this cold water, pushing water from that tank I've shown you there to the heating point, then back to the house using this pipe here. That's why sometimes you find out that cold water has hot water has a low pressure compared to cold water. Yes, that is the way it's happening. Because if you look at these tanks here, they are bigger. They are 10,000 liters each, and each tank. Let me go the other side. I show you something. I'm going to pass through here. There are a lot of piping here, and if you don't understand piping, sometimes you'd have a problem knowing which one is going where. But with us, we are okay. So what I was saying is this. You see, if you look here, there are these tanks here, 3 of them, and each tank is feeding a number of house. So from here, this one will go. This one will go straight. This one will go down. This is a cold water, and the other one will go back to the roof to feed the heating cylinders, just the way I had shown you the other side. And then the same with these ones here. They are working more or less the same. From there it goes down there. This one from the T here, it goes to the heating unit, and the other one goes to the it drops down and goes straight into the house to supply the cold water. So that's how it works, guys. Yes, see, it's a very big network. Yes, very big network. And then, guys, before we finish this, there is something I would want to tell you before we round off this discussion. You see, there are let me count them. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 pipes. 6 pipes means there are each heating unit has 2 pipes. There is one that feeds the heating unit, and then there is another one which brings back hot water from the heating unit back to the house. So like in this case, there is this one here. Let me start from here. There is this water coming from the tank. You can see it's indicated here. It goes through the meter, because each house must be metered, so that the owner of the house can know how much water he or she is using. So this one is metered. So from here it goes this all the way. From this way it goes. Then this is now the one feeding cylinder with the cold water. Now before entering the cylinder, there must be a gate valve. The work of this gate valve is to, in case you want to do some repairs in the heating unit on top of the roof there, you have to close this one. Then it will give you an easy work to work there, because there will be no water causing a lot of problems when you're working there. And then after gate valve, there must be a non-return valve, as you can see. Non-return valve, the work of non-return valve is to allow only one direction of flow of water. You see, like in this case, when water is flowing from this side here, it will allow water to go, but will not allow water to come back, because it has a unit inside here that shut water. It will hinder water from coming back from the cylinder back to the tank. So that is the work of non-return valve. It's not just from the word non-return. It doesn't allow water to return back from where it has gone back to where it came from. So this one is the one feeding the unit, the heating unit. You can see it goes all the way here up to there. Then the one that is now returning the cold water, the hot water from the heating unit back to the house, is now this one here. So this one and this one, this one and this one, then this one and that other one. So we are talking about this one now. This is now the one that is now doing what? Feeding the house with the hot water now. As you can see, even if I touch here, I feel the pipe itself is hot. Yeah, it's hotter. So you don't need to put an non-return and a gate valve on this, but yeah, you don't need, because inside the house where this water is going, it's already controlled. There is a gate valve, something like this, something somewhere on the wall. So if you want to do some repairs inside the house, just shut up that gate valve, then you work. You do your work, then if you are done with the work, then you open it again. So that's how it works. There are 2 pipes. Each and every cylinder has 2 pipes, one feeding it and another one taking water away from it. That water is hot. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys.